Well, welcome back to another Callback on Cars video. It's all about the car I am selling. This lovely, rather special and beautiful 1980 Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow 2. One of only two to believe to be in this colour, which is chrome yellow, and if you follow me, over the scarlet red interior. Now this is the one we know of, and then the other the other one of these is believed to be owned, or was owned, by Joan Collins, the actress. I mean, I've had some great memories with this car, but it is up for sale. Yeah, 1980 Silver Shadow 2 with the 6 3/4 aluminium block V8, full service history, and it's just rather magnificent. I mean, look at this, a thing of beauty. And this colour, I realise it's not up to everyone's, going to be into everyone's taste and all that, but you know, I'm a man who likes bright things and loud things, and that is for me why I love this car so much as well. So let's get in and take it for a drive.
Yeah.
So you join me in my Rolls-Royce, in 1980 Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow 2, taking a few friends for a drive in it today on this rather wet, miserable day. If you pan the car around, you can see I've got a chrome yellow car, one of only two in this colour. It's a late 1980s Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow, so it's coming up to the last 400 or 500 ever made. So it's a Shadow 2, so it's got the 6.75 litre aluminium block V8 like you usually have anyway. But the Rolls-Royces of this era are just so significant. They're such beautiful and amazing cars, and it's just all the wood, the walnut veneer and the leather, and just how luxurious it is. For the age of the car as well, you know, and at 93,000 miles it just wafts along, it purrs like a kitten, runs really well, you know, and it was such a very advanced car for its time, because you got cruise control and all that kind of stuff, you know, and that's what makes Rolls-Royce great. They're just statement cars and character cars. And this was the SY model car, so you like your Bentley T1s, your T2s, your Silver Shadow 1s, your Silver Shadow 2s. You know, this was the SY model variation of cars before, you know, they bought the SZ cars, which are your Spirits and your Spurs. You know, by all means, it's, for what it is, it's just such a wafter, and it just glides over the roads. It's just, you know, you don't feel the ride, and in the back it's just like sitting in an armchair. You know, I've got friends sat in the back there, and he's just wafting along. And that's what makes Rolls-Royce great. They're such beautiful cars. And it turns so many heads as well, and that's what I like about them. They are excellent, they are magnificent, they're such striking cars. You know, the steering is a bit lackadaisical on them. You know, you turn to go around the corner and you just get a load of body roll like, way. But the ride is almost sublime, and that's what Rolls-Royces are about. They are the pinnacle of motoring luxury. You know, you just got a 6.75 litre aluminium block V8 mated to a 3-speed GM gearbox, and acres of bonnet in front of you, with Lady Eleanor sat out in the front. I'm trying to chase up at 30 miles an hour, I still can't catch her up. You know, but when you put that your foot down, you watch the fuel gauge drop and that V8 growl. You know, it just wants to purr along. The steering is so light on it, it's got power steering as well, the brake light, just the feel of everything, and like the grooves on the back of the steering wheel make it so nice to drive, and it's just so sublime and comfy. I do love that V8 ground. The brakes are not, well, the brakes on these old cars aren't the best. You know, it stops it very well, and then you just waft around the corner and then ease your foot onto the throttle. It just picks up speed. You just cocooned in luxury, sumptuous, evocative materials of the time, and you're just in your own world. It's like being driven around in the British library. Oh, it's very nice. I love Rolls-Royces too much. You know, when you had a Rolls-Royce back in the day like this, it was a sign that you've made it and that you know you've done well for yourself. Today, the Silver Shadows, I feel, are the perfect Rolls-Royces if you're looking at getting into one. Even though this Silver Shadow is one of the smaller cars, it is still very, very big, and you do have problems parking it in narrow spaces, so you have to take up 2 spaces as well. But you know, you just go around the corner and the steering wheel just glides around. Yes, it understeers a little bit, but it's alright. Just put your foot down and listen to that V8. You know, when you're driving over the bump, to go over a bump, you really don't feel it. I drove over a speed bump in this, and I couldn't feel it. I went over one in the Fiesta, and it was bang, bang, rattle, rattle. You know, I just love Rolls-Royce. They are so evocative, and they are the best motor cars in the world. You know, the Bentley is more of an old people's car. You know, that's to go to Harrods. This is to be sat in the back, driven to your local pub on a Sunday lunch, driven to your local pub for a Sunday lunch, then chauffeured up to Harvey Nichols in London for the weekend to enjoy the rest of the weekend away. You know, and it just turns so many heads. And these were so popular with stars. Norman Wisdom had a Silver Shadow, Bernard Mallon had a T2. And talking about this car, it's finished in the Chrome Yellow, and like I said, it's believed to be one of only 2 in this colours. The other one being owned by film actress Joan Collins. So this is a very unique car with the scarlet red interior as well. Now I know this isn't everyone's favourite colour, but you know, if you like to be loud like me, then it is perfect. And one thing I have noticed is it turns so many heads, which is good, but then also you get your jealous people who don't want to stop for you, don't want to let you out. They just screw their nose up to you, thinking Rolls-Royce owners. But this is perfect for this car. You're just wafting along in the countryside, on the country lanes, just watching the world go by. And that's what I love about Rolls-Royces. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed this video today, and I'll see you all again soon for another Cormac on Cars video.